Yo sé que no te gustó que yo plantara bandera, pues lo que dice mi voz, oye sonero, se repite donde quiera. Tú te creías que eras dueño de todo y me decías que el mundo andaba a tu modo. Y de repente llegué sin echármelas de fiera y te resultó al revés porque yo planté bandera. Con humildad, con mi sencillez, con facilidad di el mensaje aquel: pa'lante que yo sé que no te gustó que yo plantara bandera, pero a lo hecho pecho también yo tengo derecho, pero a lo hecho pecho también yo tengo derecho. Ayer, oye rumbero, mira, tú creías que yo no la tiraba y aquí me tienes derecho.
Hecho pecho, también yo tengo derecho.
Pero planté bandera y ahora mi voz se escucha donde quiera, también yo tengo derecho.
Hecho pecho, también yo tengo derecho.
Oye, que tú cantabas tu canción cimarrón y yo estaba en el acecho.
Hecho pecho, también yo tengo derecho.
Por más que nos tires de la banda y el guarachero que la gente esperaba, nosotros estamos hechos.
Hecho pecho, también yo tengo derecho.
Oye, que unos se tiran de espalda y otros se tiran de pecho.
Hecho pecho, también yo tengo derecho.
Ayer, salsa para gozar. Ahí. La comida está lista, vengan a comer. No olviden lavarse el cerebro. Ayer. Ajá. Cuidado, cuidado, cuidado que voy
También yo
derecho.
tengo derecho.
Oye, cantándole a mi gente que yo me siento
También yo
satisfecho.
tengo derecho.
Tú creías que yo no la tiraba y aquí me tienes derecho.
Tengo derecho.
Si me imitan poniéndose mi apodo es que lo que hago está bien hecho. Pero yo estaba en el acecho. Uno se tira de espalda, mira, y tú te tiraste de pecho. Ayer, hago salsa. Dale pa'l techo, perito. Óyeme bien ahora que no me trates con despecho. Saca licencia pa' que te cuente mi lecho. Me dicen que en la 42 ponen a los jorobos derechos. Y te curé y además Suchi me dicen que está bien hecho. Oye, que de sentarme y sentirme satisfecho. Ayer.
My love, it used to move you. My love was always on your mind. Now you just look right through me, treat me like a ghost. So you don't need to tell me that you already let go of my love, my love. funny how time can change us. To think you used to crave my love, my love. 'Cause I know I don't get you no more. You don't need me like you did before. I guess we lost the magic. We got to break the habit. I can tell you've given me up. 'Cause I know I don't get you no more. I know I don't get you no more. You don't need me like you did before. I guess we lost the magic. We got to break the habit. I can tell you've given me up. 'Cause I know I don't get you. I know I don't get you. I know I don't get you. I know I don't get you no more. It's still in San Diego. You can hear a baby cry as the trains in New York City roll thunder down the line. The teachers rise in Richmond as they sleep in San Antonio. While the harbor lights on Baltimore got nurses headed home, and the Joes of Maricopa say a man is but his wrong. It's morning in America, but I can't see the dawn. Congressmen in Washington receive their brief and bruise, while ladies use the pipelines in a Detroit County school. And I think of my grandmother, how she told me to be strong.
Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us here. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you've got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And getting the start for Miami, Tyler Phillips. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Just about to get underway. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
Turner.
And we're off and rolling in Miami. The 1-0. Nice grab to first, and it beats him. What a play. Let's take a look at our lineup. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year, currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Oh, Boog, this lineup puts the ball in play, and in an era of high strikeouts and big swings, increasing contact makes them dangerous. We'll see if this pitcher can get some support from the defense.
Ball, that's up there.
Two-0. And that skips into dirt. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Liner snagged it first.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here's Bryce Harper.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently, under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Two down, nobody on.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. And that one is out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Ball, damn.
The 1-0.
That's the ball.
And another ball. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that good, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And the 1-0. Hey. This one in the air, center field. Marcy on his way over, and that is that. The 2-round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show.
We don't hold back, we're right in your face. We can't lose, we take your first place.
Back here in Miami, and on the hill for the Phillies, Zach Wheeler. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Digging in, Otto Lopez. That one missed. Swing and a ground ball out to short. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Ball 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He circles the bases, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. So digging in, Heriberto Hernandez.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Ball 1. Yeah.
Right through there for a strike. That one ripped left field. This one's got a chance. Gone! They go back-to-back, and we're level. It's 2-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's low.
And another ball. No question about this one. It's out of here. They hit another, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 3-2.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Stepping in, Liam Hicks. And there's a ball. Here's a 2-0.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Pitch in the dirt, 3-1. Fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. Gone way up into the upper deck. 4 home runs in the first inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-2.
Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now. Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros. Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of them in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Ball, that's outside.
The 2-1. And that one missing low. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. shot. And they add to the lead. It's 5-2.
Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here's the third baseman, Javier Sanoja. Bunting, and he pops it up. 2 away.
Batting 8th, catcher Joe Mack.
The 1-0. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Next offering upstairs. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Hit hard, base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So up next, Jacob Marcy. Puts a bunt down. The throw to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. Marlins 5 and the Phillies 2. Back here at LoanDepot Park. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time. Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That's too low. Ball 3. Well struck right field. That's back. And that's a home run into the upper deck. A monster shot to right. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-3.
Some guys actually don't like swinging 3-0 because they feel like they get a little too quick in anticipation. Well, this guy obviously does. He stayed back. Nice drive from the backside and a really good swing through the zone.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. That misses the zone, and it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
On a line, base hit. And a man aboard.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
Gabriel Rincones Jr. stands in for the Phillies. Good hitters count the 2-0. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A 2-run blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and it ties it up. It's 5-5.
In a 2-0 count, the hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, shortstop Trey Turner.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
And downstairs. Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. Fastball for a strike. They're down 3-1. In the air to left center. Hernandez moving under it. 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The 2-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Two now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Save. He beats it.
I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So runner at second, 2 down. So Harper stands in. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
That's the ball.
Man at second.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Fastball for a strike. Well struck deep right field. Way back and out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 7-5.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1-2 now. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And it is out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His second homer of the night, and they boost their lead. It's 8-5.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 down. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And the 1-0.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Way high there. Ball 3. And that's in for a strike. Payoff pitch. Swings through it for the K. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 8 and the Marlins 5. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. .3-0 down. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman Kyle Stowers.
And the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Way
That's
high.
ball 3.
.3-1 now. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-7. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Now, Heriberto Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. Base knock center field. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman Xavier Edwards.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down.
Up next for the Marlins, designated hitter Liam Hicks.
One out man at first. Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered in this game.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
This one kicks away from Real Muto. Hernandez into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. This one in the air, center field. Out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder, Griffin Conrad.
Breaks his bat, pops it up. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Marlins get a bit closer on this homer. It's now 8-7. Back here in Miami, well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we could see from the spray chart.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there. Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Next one misses. 3-1 now. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hauls it in after a long run. One down.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher JT Realmuto.
And another ball. That's in for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. There's a strike. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Gabriel Rincones Jr. stands in for the Phillies. And that skips into dirt. That one lifted to left. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 8 and the Marlins 7. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja.
Javier Sanoja.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they have 5 hits when they're ahead in the count, so that says a lot right there about how they're having success.
Fastball in for a strike. Now 1-2.
By staying patient and disciplined, they're working themselves into those advantage counts where they're seeing some really good pitches to hit.
That's whipped. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
At the ball.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. This one kicks it away from Real Muto. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. Right down to shoot. Strike 1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Base hit! Runner around third. Here comes the throw. Save! In comes the run from second. Tied up at 8-all.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. One on, nobody out, a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. Here's a 2-0. Right through there for a strike. And a base hit. back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Going on. Zach bunt towards third. Tries the barrel and it gets by him. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Well, he's just giving himself up to move two runners into scoring position right there. But somehow the defense can't get an out anywhere. And this is quickly turning into a golden opportunity for this offense.
And here's the first baseman, Kyle Stowers. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Grand slam. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 12-8.
One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
In the air, out towards left center. Crawford should have this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Bunted back towards the mound. On to first, 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, designated hitter, Liam Hicks.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back here at LoanDepot Park. On to the fourth, Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. First pitch misses. Hey! Next offering way upstairs. And that's in for a strike. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So now back to the top of the order. Pitch kicks away. But no advance. That's ball one.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt. Squirts away a little bit. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's a full count. Crawford gets his lead at first with nobody out. Oh, great stop. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. 1 for 2.
Ball. 10.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
In the dirt, throws to second, tag, save at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taken away the double play opportunity.
Man at second. That's a little bit low. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And a payoff pitch. And that one hammered way back. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He nails one out to right. And they slice into the lead. It's 12-10.
That's some Schwarber power for you right there. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough. Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were, 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. The Fish leading by 2, top half of inning number 4.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. That's in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 3-2 down. High fly ball, right field. Conine under it. Takes it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
2 down, nobody on. Here's a 1-1. That one is upstairs. Splits the plate, and the count is filled up.
Coming up on pitch number 100, probably nearing the end of his outing here, Boo.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Bottom 4, and now for the Marlins, Griffin Kona.
Right fielder, Griffin Kona.
Ball 1. Hey!
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Ripped on the ground to second. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Marlins.
And here's a look at
baseman,
how he's using his
Javier
pitches in this one.
Sanoja.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Fastball for a strike. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, back in trouble, Boo, and it's just been like this for most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Next to hit, Joe Mack. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone! He blasts a souvenir into the second deck, and they add to their lead. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Puts a bunt down, and that goes foul. Now the 0-1. Two runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. The 2-1. And there's the strike. In the air to left center. Marsh takes it in for the out. And there's two down.
Up next for the Marlins, shortstop.
Back to the top of the Miami order.
Lopez.
Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Here's a 1-2. And that skips into dirt. That one not close. Full count now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman Kyle.
So digging in, Kyle
Stowers.
Stowers. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Lopez off of first with 2 away.
That's out. That's off the plate. Ball 2.
That's way outside, and that's ball 3. Fastball for a strike at 95.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
This one in the air, center field. Crawford has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning.
Y'all don't really want to get me. I was raised in the struggle. All I really know is the hustle, boy. Y'all don't really want it with me. I'm self-built, I'm self-made, and I'm self-paid. Y'all don't really want it with me. Hustle game strong, shoe game mean. The money is dirty, but the suits is clean. High haters, I'm back from my hiatus. Whips come in colors like now or later. They say I'm flashy.
Back here in Miami, we go to the top of the fifth. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. The 1-0.
You know, these Phils, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases. And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
That one hammered center field. Back there. Get out of town. He crushes that one to center field, and they inch closer. It's 14-11.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
In the air out towards right center. Marcy on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Real Muto.
Here comes Real Muto.
Ball.
And the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. And another ball. High fly ball out towards left center. Hernandez moving under this one. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder Gabriel Rincones Jr.
Ball. That's ball 2.
Two down, nobody on. Oh, and he hit him.
That got him. First base.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder
Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tyler Phillips gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Sandy
the Marlins.
Alcantara on a pitch out of the pen here.
22.
He's having a
Sandy
ton of success
Alcantara.
facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Marcy on his way over, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Back-to-back base hits. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Bunts it in the air. Boom. Tracks it down for the out. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder, Griffin.
2 aboard with 1 out. Now at the plate, Griffin Conine. And a sac bunt here. And that's foul. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone. 0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at-bat.
Ball, that counts.
The Marlins trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering upstairs. Two on, 1 out. And that's a strikeout looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Hernandez Hernandez, the lead runner at second. Edwards on at first with 2 down. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
On 2 outs. And that's too high. Joe Mack would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
That one 95 to finish him off. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We're through 5. The Marlins lead this one 14-11. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
Dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know my little heart to get, baby, I wanna give you the world. Not saying you gotta chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you give me just a little bit of something we can work it with, but all you do is push me out.
Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
Shortstop Trey Turner.
And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1.
Ball 2.
Alcantara, the tall righty, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That misses the zone. Ball 3. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Ball.
The Phillies trailing by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Next offering is down low. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman Bryce Harper.
2 down, bases empty. Here comes Bryce Harper. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Two down, nobody on. Bryce swings and drives one deep to right. That's well hit. Going, gone! Another homer. His 3rd home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 14-12.
Fans expect Bryce Harper to do something special every time he comes to the dish, and he didn't disappoint there. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Alcantara maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they cut into the deficit.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And that one is lifted in the air. Konai gets under it, and that is that.
So ice cold, I don't cruise control. I just up the scope. All I know is go. Step aside, close to me, please. When I come through, get
Leading off for
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Joe Mack. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type where you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
And another ball. Here's a 3-0. Fastball for a strike. Hard hit right side. Throws to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder Jacob Marcy.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
So the batting order turns over. And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Zach Wheeler won't go any further. And a home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for
Jonathan Bolin gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. And the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Grabs it right up against the wall. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. The Fish on top here, 14-13. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here at LoanDepot Park. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Oh, that's low.
So the tying run at second. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. one shot, and the Phillies take the lead. It's 15-14. These fans are just heartbroken right now.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now it's the right fielder, Gabriel Rincones Jr. And there's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Trying to move him over here. Stout. They apply the tag, and their runner moves up to second.
Up next for Philadelphia, shortstop Trey Turner.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a flyout. Puts a bunt down. Sanoha throws to first in time. 2 gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And he lays one down the left side. Now the throw to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. Back here in Miami. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stout. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Oh, that's too high.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And it's through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. This one in the air, center field. Crawford settles underneath it, and there's one away.
Up next For the Marlins, designated hitter, Liam Hicks.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That one misses. They're down 3-1. Griffin Kona waits on deck for Miami. The 3-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. Whoa.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And at the plate for Miami, Griffin Kona trying to move the runners over. Boom. They get the force. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
In the dirt, but kept close. To second. In there. He's safe. And that's in for a strike. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags are set.
In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Puts a bunt down. Stop. Gets it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We look ahead to inning number 8. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Leading off for Philadelphia, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Oh, one.
The 1-0. Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
For Philadelphia, left fielder Brandon Marsh.
Ball 2.
You get to this part of the order, Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 16-15.
Nothing better than hitting a home run and put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
One down. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And that skips into dirt. The 1-0. Liner, base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard. Wow.
So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
This is Bryson Stott. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Bunts it towards the mound. Fires over to first. And there's 2 away.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in the scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
This one in the dirt. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Next pitch misses inside. Ball 2. Swings through that one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Phillies out front, 16-15. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Joe Mack. And that's way high. Ball 1.
Bam.
That one missed. Jacob Marcy next to hit for the Marlins. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
That swing is all about believing in yourself, especially here in the late stages. Sitting with the 3-0 count and using it to your advantage. A great job of hitting in a big spot.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Throw to first, they beat it.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
1 out man at first. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure. Way to lay off that pitch down.
And the 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a base hit into left. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Up next.
So next, Kyle Starks trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The Marlins with the tying run at second. Go ahead run at first. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. His 5th home run of the game, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 18-16.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now. He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
In the air to left center. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman, Xavier.
Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. He had a big swing for these guys way back to the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Sharp grabber, that's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Puts a bunt down. To first, and that'll do it. But the Marlins get 3 on the homer. Last chance coming up for the Phillies. Back here at LoanDepot Park, we go to the 9th. Gabriel Rincones Jr. stands in for the Phillies. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. This one in the air center field. Marcy should have this one. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder, Jeffrey Crawford.
The Fish trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. What a stop over to first, and they get the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, shortstop Trey Turner.
So they're down to their final out. Trey Turner at the plate. Alcantara going for save number 1 in this spot. They go with the intentional walk, so he's on first with 2 out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. That one in the dirt and gets away, but no advance from the runners. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Puts a bunt down. And he barehands it. Throw to first. He's safe. With a bunt single.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
And now it's Alec Bohm. First pitch, not close.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 balls, no strikes, the count. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. A bunt, and it's popped up. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins hold on to winning nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base.
But when you have a losing streak this long, not just your fans are aware of it, the entire city and everyone around the league as well. To snap this thing and get back in the win column, a huge relief for them to start in the winning ways that they had before and perhaps extend a double-digit winning streak.